you know,
Yeah.
not, winter weather as we are dealing with it right now. Looking outside right now here across the metro, it is wet, it is raw, it is downright cold as those north winds continue as we went from the upper 40s now down into the mid to lower 30s here across the metro as this go out in the field where it's been below freezing and that it hasn't been rain, it's been snow falling here across the area. Let's go out to the field and talk to Val and Amy Castor. As you can see, they've been tracking snow all the way since this morning with Andrew, and they are still tracking snow. Val, go ahead and give us a report of what you've been seeing the last couple of hours and your location right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, so, the snow started early this morning out in northwest Oklahoma. We saw 6 inches of snow on the ground in Buffalo. And, Justin, it's been snowing us all the way from Buffalo to here. I don't know if you can kind of see that snow that I'm looking at right now. It's actually just now starting to taper off, but there is still quite a bit of snow on the road here, so it's still slick. So everybody that's going to be out, just keep a good eye on that. Back to you.
And Val, what's your location right now?
What was that?
What's your location?
The location is going to be, we're just west of Lacey on Highway 51, and you can see it's snowing again. It stopped completely just a second ago, but now it's snowing again there, as you can see that in the shot.
All right, now we've had that setting sun, so all that slush with temperatures below freezing as we continue to cool down those road surfaces will become slick and hazardous, especially where the snow is accumulated. It won't dry as easily as just wet pavement out there. All right, let's go to Links 1. This is what it was looking like here in Enid earlier from Scott. Again, send us our weather pics at news9.net. We'd love to see your observations of snow reports, your videos, and also your pictures. That really helps us out to kind of understand what we see on radar, what's actually happening in real time at your location. This is from Sealing earlier this afternoon. Nice wet pasting of that wet snow as this storm system goes all the way from Wisconsin and Minnesota through Iowa, down through Kansas, into the state of Oklahoma and the panhandle of Texas, as we are finally starting to see the end of it. Some cold air, cold Canadian air, but this is not an Arctic push of air, so we'll rebound nicely with sunshine tomorrow. As you can see, winter weather advisory posted from Oklahoma City west and north, as these are the road conditions right now, slick and hazardous in spots where you see the purple and becoming slick there in the lighter green. 34 degrees, still just a cold rain here across the metro, but those north winds are still bringing in the colder, drier air, so we'll continue to cool down. We're at 32 in El Reno, hitting 30 in Watauga, 32 in Weatherford. And this is where you're starting to see the wintry mix change over to snow and also starting to accumulate there in Watauga because the road temperatures, we've been warm. It takes a little bit of time for those to cool down. We're still in the 40s, so it'll have a hard time sticking and freezing, especially at first, if anything that does fall here across the metro. But off towards the northwest, we're in the mid-20s with wind chills in the teens. It is cold out there, and we'll continue to fall down towards that freezing level by 8, 9 o'clock. And from Oklahoma City west and north, that's where you'll have to watch out for the possibility of that snow, rain, a little bit of sleet mix. But mainly it goes from a rain to a wet, sloppy snow. And if we get enough heavy bursts here across the metro for an hour or two, the grass might become wet, white, maybe your rooftops, mainly just wet to maybe a little slush on the roadways. Does not look like a big deal. But again, bridges and overpasses, watch out for the slick spots. The more hazardous conditions are off here to the north and northwest where the snow has been falling all day long and in a couple inches of snow. As you can see, quickly exits by midnight to 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's out of here. Temperatures here tonight, 20s to mid to upper 20s, low 20s northwest as that snow becomes quickly to an end after around 2 or 3 o'clock. Any additional snow, 1 to 2 inches to the north, maybe a quick dusting here across the metro. Look at your 9-day forecast. We become sunny, chilly for Sunday, Monday, and then we warm up into the 50s with more rain, maybe a storm or two as we head towards Thursday, and more active weather next weekend. We'll be back.